Survivors, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Taylor Humphreys. I am the creator of Surviving Your Twenties vlog. In today's video, we'll be talking about the 5 fears I had before I started blogging. I was worried about not being able to post the right content and grabbing everyone's attention, not being consistent, not being able to come up with a specific topic. I knew I wanted to blog, and I knew I wanted to inspire others, and I knew I wanted to share my experiences, but it was, at first it was kind of hard of coming up with the topic and the direction that I was going to go in, but eventually I found my way, and I am who I am today. I am Surviving Your 20s blog, and I'm very successful now, and I'm so happy that I looked past those fears and took a leap of faith and started my blog. So stay tuned if you want to know how I got over my fears and what 5 fears I had. I really wanted to do this video because I've been seeing people post lately on social media how they wanted to start their blog for 2020, and I hope that you do see this video, and if we do share some of those fears, I hope the way I got over them, you'll be able to get over your fears and get your blog started. So stay tuned, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below, and let's get into it. Alrighty, so my first fear that I had with starting my blog is that I didn't know really where to start. So when I first wanted to do my blog, I knew I wanted to pick a specific website that would be user-friendly to everyone, and especially user-friendly for me, because I wanted to be able to keep up with it and be able to really work it how I wanted to work it. So basically, I chose Wix, Wix.com, and I was able to create my own domain. I was able to put my own pictures. My YouTube channel is connected to it. The recipes that I post, I have inspirational blogs that are delivered to everyone every day if they subscribed. So Wix really helped me to really deliver my message and to really deliver my content in the way I wanted to create it. So that was really helpful, and I was so glad that my friend really recommended that website. So after she explained it to me, showed me everything, I was able to take off from there. So I definitely recommend Wix.com if you are wanting to start your blog and want something really user-friendly for yourself and your community and your followers, I guess you could say. So when I started my blog, I just finished graduating from Florida A&M University. Shout out to all my Rattlers in the house. So once I graduated from FAMU, I knew I wanted to really launch my blog. And during this time of me launching my blog, I was suffering from post-university depression. And post-university depression is just basically, I would just say in a nutshell, just being lost after graduation. So that really inspired me to post my first blog about post-university depression, because that was something I was going through currently. And it was such a great topic to start off with, because a lot of people go through post-university depression and it's not really talked about, or we're just really not prepared for it, leading up to graduation. So I knew that was going to be my first blog, and to this day, that is my #1 blog. Thank you everyone who read it, and thank you to everyone who actually watched the video on my YouTube channel that I talked about post-university depression, because it is a serious topic, and I'm glad that, that was my first blog and it launched, and it's doing really well. So I'm really happy, and I hope that it really helped everyone who read it. Alrighty, so since I got my first topic out the way, which was post-university depression, my next fear I had was, keeping up with some hot topics, like what would be some great topics to talk about. And since my audience was dedicated to people in their 20s, I was like, what are some topics that are going on with us right now? And that's when I just started thinking about, depression, and, seeing your friends get married and while you're still single, talking about budgeting issues, talking about just not staying focused, not being organized. So there was just a lot of topics that were, I could write about, but I was nervous because I wanted to keep people engaged, because, there's already people talking about those topics. So what would make my topic different, or how can I make it more interesting to pull people in to read? So that was just something else that I just had a little fear about, because I wanted people to click on my blogs and to click on my website and to see what I bring to the table and what I bring into the community of bloggers. So that was one fear. The second fear I had. And then sometimes I just didn't know what to just write when I got that topic. So if I was talking about budgeting, or if I was talking about, depression, like how would I start it off? Like how would I form out this blog? So, just stuff like that for formatting and creating a topic was something that I really feared that I wasn't going to be able to keep doing. Alrighty, so far we have talked about, my first fear was I didn't know where to start, and now my second fear was let's talk hot topics. And so moving on to my third fear was ignoring the haters. So when I first started talking about doing a blog, I did share my idea with some people that I did know. RIP to the haters, because there will always be some. Just letting y'all know, there will always be haters in anything you do, because they don't want you to shine. But hey, that's okay, because haters motivate you. Okay. So let those haters hate, and use that hate as fuel to keep you going. We use that fuel to keep you going, so that you can prove those haters wrong, and so that you can show them that yes, my blog will be successful, yes, my blog will be seen everywhere, and I bet they will follow it. I promise you that, because the same people who were doubting me and telling me that my blog wouldn't really be anything, some of them follow me. So shout out to y'all. Alrighty, so far we have covered 3 of my fears so far. So not knowing where to start, ignoring the haters in the comments, and let's talk hot topics. So my next fear that we're going to talk about is commitment and practice. I believe this is the number one fear of starting your blog, is staying committed and keep practicing what you're practicing. Like I said, I think the biggest fear that bloggers face is that all of this hard work they're doing is never going to pay off. And I totally can relate to how that feels, because you don't want to waste your time on something that really doesn't work for you or who you're targeting. You want to crush it. You want to crush everything that you're doing, and you want to make a difference in that community that you're targeting. The best advice that I can give you all is this, that no one knows if what you're doing is going to pay off. Nobody. However, I can say without reserve that as long as you want to succeed with every fiber in your body and soul, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to do it, then the fear monster will not have anything close, a fighting chance with you. So let go of that fear monster, okay? And commit and keep practicing, because like I said, nobody knows that you're going to succeed. But I will tell you this, y'all, as long as you commit to this topic and commit to your blog and commit to your audience and commit to yourself, you will have a successful blog. So practice commitment and practice commitment and practice patience, okay? Alrighty, so my last fear that I had with starting my blog was not having fun with my craft. So I was worried that, down the road I wouldn't have fun with blogging anymore. I feared that I would just lose interest in what I was doing, but that wasn't the case. I am so in love with what I'm doing with my blog right now. I'm actually doing some collaborations with some companies for 2020. I'm so thankful that I'm able to do interviews with people who actually have survived something. So far I have done surviving being the first person to graduate in your family, surviving sexual assault, surviving being diagnosed with HIV in college, and more. So I've also done interviews with people who have started their own businesses, who have also started their own blogs. I put recipe videos on my YouTube. I'm doing a lot of things that I didn't think that I would be doing before I started my blog. So the fact that I am able to do all these things and create all these ideas, I have had my blog to become more and more successful than I thought it would before in the beginning. So that's what I'm saying. release all those fears, because you never know what is going to happen when you start that blog. Because now I have a community of survivors that are thanking me for starting this blog, because I have touched them in some type of way, whether it's me posting a recipe or posting an interview that I've done with someone. So release that fear of not believing that you won't have fun down the road, because you will, and watch, more ideas will come to you and more things will come to you, and people will connect with you, and you'll network with a lot of people and have your blog grow. It's, you know, grow and grow and grow. Alrighty, survivors. So I hope that me sharing my fears with you all about starting my blog really helped you all with starting your own. And I hope that you're able to get over whatever fears that you have, whether it's the same fears I had or whatever fears that you have. I hope that you're able to get over them, because you never know the lives that you will touch with the blog that you're starting. Because I didn't know all the lives that I would touch with my blog, and all the experiences that I've been through or others been through. We've been able to come together and connect and help each other out with our struggles, and to encourage one another that we would survive anything. So I really encourage anyone who is watching this, or if you know someone who is trying to start a blog, encourage them to start that blog, and let them know that they will touch a life with whatever they do with that blog. So thank you guys for tuning in to this video. Please make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button below, and stay tuned to the next video.